Okay, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. We are here with a special guest today. Ioan and I used to work on a cruise ship. It's been already 20 years that we met each other. We were good friends on the ships, I could say. We worked together as well as we partied together. Of course, after all these years, he is not a party man anymore. He is a beautiful and important businessman. So I believe that today in our session, he will be giving some of his inspirations and his experience he's going to be sharing with us. So if you are into business, he's going to be the perfect person to talk to. He's also going to be telling us about his home country, which is Romania. And that is the first time that we have a special guest from Romania. I don't know if you know where Romania is, but he's going to be able to tell you all. Okay, so let's start. Please, Ioan, introduce yourself a little bit, and then they will start with the questions. And most importantly, welcome and thank you for taking the time. I know it was difficult for you to arrange your schedule, but we are very thankful that you're here. Oh, we don't hear you. Okay, so can you try? Oh my gosh, let me see.
I want to congratulate Simon because he gathered all these people to share some our knowledge. Because there are 20 years since we finished our second life, which was like a cruise ship experience, which really I recommend for the young people, which are like between 20 and 30. Sometimes you travel and you get paid. You don't have too much time to visit some places, but at least sometime when you are on a cruise ship, probably you're gonna have some overnights and you'll enjoy the cities. And also the cruise ship, they will give you the exposure to meet other nation. You see, I meet Brazilian, Argentinian, Indonesian, Filipinas, over 30 nationalities over there, and you'll start to understand. Over there on the cruise ship, it's a small world. And for sure, if you want to work hard and you'll pay sometimes good, I recommend this life. About me, I work with Simon on the cruise ship. After I finish the cruise ship, I just follow a dream, working small every day, like a small part for my dream. It means I went to the USA where I took a master degree in hotel management. I worked in 2 years in USA for hotel management for Hilton Hotels. I come back in Romania like 18 years ago. In 2008, 16 years, I come back in Romania and I work for some hotels in Romania, but for 2010, I start some entrepreneurship. I work on retails and since 2018, I start like some Airbnb business and booking, and I have some rooms, and I'll become like my own hotel manager, how to say, working on my dream every day, even Saturday today, because I work on this small hotel which I have in Bucharest, and I just drove here to share with you some experience. Simon, other question, please?
For sure. Who'd like to start?
Can I?
I'd like to start.
Can I?
Can
Oh,
I?
well, no. Okay, go ahead, Caroline.
Thank you. Yeah. Good afternoon,
Okay, Carolina.
Ioan. I'd like to ask you about what are the industries or careers that are most popular in Romania today? As Simon said, oh, you're a businessman. I'd like to know about this.
Okay, about career.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to think at the change. First of all, you have to take the change like opportunity. It means a career which I took like a 25 years ago when I finished my undergraduate, which was like accounting. Okay. Right now, after 25 years, I don't have this career. I work in hotel management because really I got when I work on a cruise ship with hospitality, and I change over time. But even when I work on this career like a hotel management, I'm looking for other job. For example, like 3 years ago, I took like a developer, internet developer course, okay, which I make the websites. It's good to have some backups on your career. It means you have one which you like it, but also you have to have one which like a backup. Don't put all your dreams in one path of career. Set a backup all the time. Okay. For example, it's good, like it was good to be like a internet, like a programmer to make good money. But also you have to have a soft job which to serve people, for example, to help grandma, grandpa, old people, maybe some poverty people also do like on the side some other jobs. Okay. And maybe you start to like it.
Yeah,
Did
nice.
I answer to your question?
Yes, yes. Currently I work as an English teacher here in Brazil, but I'm also an IT student. So it totally makes sense what you said to me.
Okay,
Thank you.
it's good. It's a soft sign, and because you're an English teacher, I know there are some many US. They have some exchange program with the teacher in US. I don't know if you know about this. I
I've
know
heard
there are
about it.
exchange.
Yeah.
Exchange. This means if you know some English, you can go in US and to teach the students in a high school. For you, I suggest to just look in these sites. Is interchange programs, okay? And because
Nice.
when I was in school in US, I have many Romanian which they was teacher in the high school in South Carolina, for example, where I took my master degree. But all the American, and this is good just to have a backup. Maybe you can look to take care of some other jobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Thank
agree
you.
with you. Thank you.
My question is about literature and tourism in Romania. When I heard about Romania, whenever I heard about Romania, it comes to my mind about the Dracula from Bram Stoker, this famous novel.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
one day I'm gonna read it. So, what is the relation between this character, like the Dracula, and we know that this is a legend that comes from a famous tyrant that lived in the 19th century called Vlad III. Vlad III was the impaler. He was a tyrant, and we see that there is a castle. I'm gonna share my screen so you can tell us what is this castle that is so famous that people go to Romania to see, that they say that the famous castles of Count Dracula. I gotta share my screen.
Okay, I know the castle, but first of all, you have to know that all the stuff which are right now, they have a marketing behind. You know, there is a marketing behind. It means Bram Stoker just built some brand for us. The reality is that this Dracula, the Vlad Dracula, he was like punishing all the bad people. And from there, also, if you see the dark green on the map, over there is like a border. It was used to be a border. The dark, you see the dark green? Over there are the mountains.
Yeah,
and this castle, it's close to Brasov. And what's happened, all these like kings from this other side, outside this border, they have like domains in inside of the mountains. And this castle was his castle. And anyway, it was like famous because also over there was like a border point, you know, checkpoint to get to the other side of the mountains. And many people knew this castle. It's no, this you get in different area. This is picture from a different city.
What is the name of the castle?
The castle is Bran Castle. Bran, B-R-A-N, which is Bravo, Romeo, Alpha November. Alpha November. Yes. Yes. This is the castle. Yes, this is the castle. And anyway, it's like a tourism. Okay, if you have something, you have to push it and you have to get some tourists. If you go this Saturday on this castle, you're gonna wait in the queue for about 30 minutes, 1 hour to get to visit a medieval castle. But it's a good marketing for us, for Romanian. Did I answer to your question?
Yeah, thank you so much.
I have a question on the subjects also. Like, I have heard that this Vlad the Third. Oh, actually, first off, good afternoon, Jovan. Good
Hello,
to have you here.
Vinicius.
Thank you very much. So that is Vlad the Third. He was the prince, and that this myth of the vampire, this, let's say, this impalement, yeah, these things were meant to scare the armies of the Ottoman Empire or something like this. Is this true? Like, probably you have seen this at school, right? Or something. It's just that it's very rare for us to listen about Romania here in Brazil.
We love this king because in that time we don't know, it was like 500 years ago, but you know, with all these legends, the things was almost perfect in the country. It means nobody was stealing, nobody was killing because was afraid of getting impelled. But how to say, it was right now when you go after 500 years, it's just a legend. But it's a
Yeah.
good point, marketing point for us. The marketing is good. Create a brand.
And you have festivals on this, like, I don't know, Vampire
It's
Festival.
no, the vampire, you know, it's like a fairy tales, or this is like a not real, but the to say he loved the blood because he killed the people to make it perfect world. Nobody was stealing, nobody was killing. Who was being punished? It was like a really the last punishment. And for 1 year, all the people get scared. We don't do bad things.
Crazy, right?
Did we have
Okay.
any other question?
Yeah. Let another person go now.
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, Lucas.
Oh, first of all, nice to meet you. Thanks so much for your time. And I don't know a lot about Romania. I would like to know, like, are there a lot of foreigners in Romania? How, like, Romania
I'm
has been
working in
approaching?
hospitality business. First of all, for you, like a young people, or doesn't matter the age, you have to have the courage to go outside of your country, okay? And go outside of your country by yourself, not with somebody help. Don't go in the excursion, just go by yourself to explore different country. Ask visa for Europe and just come. And you know, I'm working in an Airbnb business. I can tell you, I have every day young people and old people, which they don't coming by plane and they coming by train, and they take the Europe from one end to the other end, and they stay for 2 or 3 days. And really like that, you experience a nation. Okay. I have like not right now, I have a lady from Nigeria, okay? She's making some master degree in Paris, and she came in Romania for 3 days. Okay, we have some concert right now during in Bucharest. There is a big festival, but I have a guy who is right now from Texas. Okay, he's Polish guy. He was born in Poland like 6 years ago, immigrating in US. Right now he's US citizen. He came back in Europe, and he told me he took the train from Portugal, okay, from Portugal to Romania. It's about 4,000 kilometers. And it means it's for 30 days in Europe and do like that. This means just take to explore. Sometimes you don't need to have a big money, but you have to have the courage to go outside of your country.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Thank
Lucas,
you. Yeah,
you are
thank you.
ready
Thank
to
you so
go?
much. Maybe one day.
No, maybe you have to say
Maybe.
yes.
To
Yes.
Romania, I don't know. I don't know if I
Not
went
necessary
to
to
Romania.
Romania.
But yeah, for
Just
Europe,
go to
for sure.
Argentina, it's close. Just go to Chile.
Yeah, oh yeah, for
Close.
sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. One day I'll be there.
And also, Europe is like we're gonna have a history in 1 month. That's why I told you have to come to Europe. Okay, and when you will come, you'll see what I'm talking. Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Okay, hey there.
Oh, hello guys. Good evening. So, could you explain a little bit how the country deals people who over than 60, people who have more than 60 years old like me?
Hey there, I didn't understand your question.
Okay, I will repeat. So, how the country deals people over 60, old people? The government give
Ioan?
for and
Ioan,
support.
I think, I'm sorry, Heather. I think what he wants to know is like, what is the age that people get
Mm.
retired, first of all, in Romanian? How are elderly people treated
Yeah.
in Romania?
Yeah.
Do they still work after 60? What are their place in society in Romania? Because
Okay, you have to
in
understand that
Brazil.
especially in Europe, the retire age is getting higher. This means if it used to be like a 60 before, right now it's going to 65, but in 5 years we're gonna go to 68 retire. If I will not go for this age, this is, you don't have to think about this age. You have to be young enough to have some revenues and to don't expect retire. Don't expect to retire from the States. This is the worst things in the world. It is like a businessman. I'm gonna work. I prefer to work till 60, yes, by my doing some other job instead of waiting the money from the States, from the pension. The people, if I retire, okay, there are some helps from the local governments. This means there are some things, but better for your future, just have enough savings to just enjoy the life. Enjoy the life at 40, at 50, at 60, at 70. And if you receive something from the States, like a pension, this is good, but it's sometimes is nothing, not money to live. Better to enjoy the life, even if it's like a 50 or 60. Don't expect, I don't, even in other countries, right now after I'm doing some entrepreneurship with this owner of the Airbnb or Booking, it's better to try to enjoy the life. Doesn't matter 40 or 50 or 60. Enjoy is means if you have kids, enjoy the life with your kids. Don't go to work too much. This means work, but balance. And don't sell too cheap your time. Did I answer to your question, Haider?
Yeah.
Did I answer? Microphone.
Okay, I think
Microphone.
Leandro has a question. Leandro, go ahead.
Okay, so the question is, what are some Romanian traditions that you find unique or interesting? Tell us.
Okay, the tradition in Romania. First of all, still we have a lot of villages in Romania, and still we have some villages which keep all these tradition, which are like very old dances or habits, especially all these tradition they are keep during the winter's holidays, like Christmas, sometime during the Easter time. These are like the cycle of the life. The rest is like we like to enjoy like mich, which is a traditional food, and we like to do some party during the weekends.
Right.
Ioan, would you please tell us the name of the food so that Ademilso can share the screen so that everybody can look?
Mich.
Yeah, how?
The name is like Mike,
Well,
Ilya.
Ademilso is going to share the screen and then we can all see how it looks like. It must be delicious, that's for sure. Every country has their own spices.
Mich.
So, okay, let's see how's
M-I-C-I. Romanian. And make a space K Romanian. Yes, these are the mititei. This is traditional and also is like it's like a
Barbecue.
sausage without sausage. This is usually during the weekends. People they go there and make the grill outside the city, sometime home. They invite the friends.
It is made with what kind of meat, like pork meat or
It's
beef?
like pork, beef, and the best are with the sheep meat.
Oh, sheep meat.
Mutton.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's something that we in Brazil, we don't eat that often. Or am I mistaken? Do you eat sheep meat in Brazil?
If you take this meat and you make like a shape of hamburger, it's the same.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the animal that you, like in Romania, you eat sheep meat.
Yes.
I don't think we eat that in Brazil. Am I mistaken? Can
No,
anybody
no. Lamb. We eat lamb. Lamb is delicious.
Lamb,
like
but
in,
you also
but
eat the lamb and sheep.
yeah,
The sheep is like a little bit older.
That's
the mom of the
Yeah, the
of
mom.
the lamb.
But you need to know how to prepare. There is some spices. There is you need to know how to prepare in order to get a good taste. But it's delicious.
Leonardo,
Usually we eat
answer to
like
your
it
question, Leonardo?
as a barbecue.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I think Vanderlei, he's having some problems with his audio. Are you gonna try, Vanderlei? Okay, so he's asking a question. Who would like to read the question that Vanderlei wants to ask? You have to check the chat so that you can read it out loud. Who's gonna do it?
Okay, how do you handle language barriers when serving international guests in Romania?
I have to tell you right now, the language barrier, it's just in our minds, okay? There are no barriers between us. You see, we are right now here on this Zoom, and there is no barrier. Even if we talk through the science, it's still good. We interact each other. And I don't consider that we have to set the barrier. We are just a small one world, okay? Doesn't matter you live in Brazil, and even right now, all this border, which will not exist in 100 or 200 years, you're gonna, all our grandchildren, they will travel around the world without any passport, okay? There will not be passport, there will not be no visa, okay? And we are only one world. Even if we talk Portuguese, we talk English, Romanian, for sure we're gonna be a language, we're gonna connect us. In a small world of Portuguese, you can travel in Portugal. Spanish, they can travel all South America and Central America. And English, probably we're gonna be an English for everybody. And no barriers, I hope.
And you have a very, very strong accent, and you are still communicating pretty good with us, right?
Okay,
So it's
what
not
is
being it's not being a barrier for you and for us to understand you, despite that your strong accent. You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand, Leonardo.
Yeah.
And it's so important, doesn't matter how it's wherever you are. It means you have to use your English every day. Every day, it means listen a podcast, listen a video, okay? Having a Zoom with us. What's happened here is more important than other maybe part of English in every day, because what's happened is that you have some question which you don't know about Romania, and you'll have to put a question. This is really important, and don't be ashamed about your knowledge. Your knowledge is what you have right now and are the best right now. You understand? It means after this podcast or Zoom, maybe will be a little bit better. Okay? Little bit. But little bit by little bit, you'll be the best of you every day. You understand? Don't be ashamed.
I
And
do.
don't, it means you have a question, put a question, even if it's wrong, it's nothing wrong. Don't believe it's wrong.
Yeah.
This means the worst thing when it's you have to learn, you have to, that you have in mind that I'm wrong. No, you are not wrong. Put the question. If you don't understand something, re-ask, and you are like that, you learn. Because I remember when I was working on a cruise ship, and it was in the French people. I spoke English every day with the staff, but when I get to the rooms with the guests in the main dining room, I have to speak French. Guess what? 30% of what they was talking, I didn't understand. But I put a smile on my face and I said, you know, I asked in French, I don't understand. Can you re-explain for me? And people really, they will be happy to help you. You understand? Don't be ashamed to ask. Ask. And like that, you're going to learn.
All right. Thank you so much.
May I?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Your opinions are really interesting to hear, Ioan. I have a question about language. We were talking about language now. That is, I have heard once that Romanian is the closest language to Latin. I don't know if that's true, but we talk Portuguese since we're from Brazil, and we understand Spanish very well usually, and Italian is okay, French hard. But I don't know. Can you, I don't know, introduce yourself in Romanian just for us to listen, because I actually don't have this idea of what is Romanian
You'll be
language.
amazed. You'll be amazed when you're gonna come in Romania. Okay. And when you'll see that you're gonna understand us. Okay. In Romania.
Really?
And for example, I don't speak any Spanish, but I have like 3 days ago, a family from Valencia. I don't know Spanish, but imagine I spoke with them in language, a sign language, and Italian
The
and some
universal.
English. But most important, I told you, don't be ashamed that you are wrong. Sometimes I have to go to pick up some object to say, this is the object which you asked me before. And I say, yeah, okay. But, I was just taking everything positively. This is most important thing. And with a smile, and don't be ashamed. Ask. I don't know, understand. I'm gonna learn.
Mhm.
Okay,
So,
thank
Ioan,
you.
can we please hear some Romanian from you?
Ok, dacă vreți să auziți românește, veți învăța cuvânt cu cuvânt.
Okay.
And what I said is
No, we
like,
don't understand that. Did anyone
dacă,
understand
if
anything?
you want to learn Romanian, you learn word by word. What I said, cuvânt, it's word. And you'll come, it means we have many, if you learn Latin, it means if you make in school, in high school, some Latin, okay, you'll be easier for us because it means we are sister language with all this Portuguese, Spanish, but we have more Latin words than other languages, even the Spanish, Italian, we have more Latin words. And of course, because we are here like in the east of Europe, we have many words from Russian languages, okay?
Yeah,
Russian,
Slavs.
which is the name of all these Russian is Slav, which is Russian, is Bulgarian, Yugoslavian, Russian, Ukrainian. We have some words, but there are only about 1,000 words in our language. The most of the words, like 60% are Latin words in Romanian.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
O que você acha da nossa língua portuguesa? What do you think about our Portuguese language?
You know, I've been in Portugal a few times, but I don't understand. I don't understand too many words, and I don't understand all these signs around the words, the letters. I don't understand them. But I was in Portugal, I understand the sign of the street. And in 2 days, it means almost I got the time in Portuguese and I can manage. I'm not afraid to go in any Portuguese country or Spanish country, Italian country, French country, it means we are speaking French. Because finally I'm gonna manage to speak with them.
Have you been to Brazil?
With other questions.
Yeah.
We haven't heard Rodrigo or Marcela yet. So if you guys are ready, please go ahead.
Hey, Rodrigo.
Hello. What? How can I say your name?
Ioan. Ioan.
Ioan.
Yes. When I was in USA, I said, "Do you know the currency of China?"
Okay.
Which is the currency of China?
Sorry.
The currency of China.
Young,
Ah,
right?
young.
Something like that.
Okay. Okay, good.
But you see, Rodrigo, this is your Spanish name. This is Spanish.
Yeah,
or
my
Portuguese?
it's a Spanish name, the source, but the sound is the same here in Brazil. Rodrigo. Probably the first R more strong, Rodrigo, than Rodrigo in other place, but here Rodrigo. Yeah. So tell about you have hope in this world that everyone living without barriers. You know, you said before. For us, we watching in the news from Europe, the extremist movements, the kind of fascism, and you living in Europe, you have hope in this new world. You are positive, or you really can't see this new world living in Europe, in this change Europe.
You'll be amazed, but everything starting from us. You have to understand that if we don't do for us small action every day about our life, It means even if we have to change our way, if we consider that we do something wrong, we have to change this attitude. Okay, it's not what is happening around us. We cannot change. We can change only our attitudes. Okay, it means if there is a things which affect us, we have to think in the positive way. Doesn't matter the government, okay? Because when you put your question, you have like a pessimist accent. I have to tell you, Rodrigo, you have only you can change your attitude about being optimistic or pessimist, being distressed or being optimistic and ready for action. Okay, it's about everybody. You have to you change your attitude every day. You have to be positive. Doesn't matter what's happening around us. It means if it's something bother us, it means doing something wrong for us, just set aside and set your positive. Okay, I have to tell you what's happened like 2018. It was a year for me which changed my life. I've been in you have to write right now because it's about Tony Robbins guru. Maybe you can look. Do you know Tony Robbins?
Yeah, I listened about this then.
Okay, you have to look on the Netflix and it's a movie. It's the name I'm Not Your Guru, Tony Robbins. Okay, and it's a US guy, which is this means in 2018 I have a retail business which I make about almost 1 million euro a year. Imagine I was to this seminar. Okay, I was to this seminar with this guy in England. When I come back from England from this seminar, I lost this business of 1 million euro. What you gonna do in this situation? 2018 happened 6 years ago. I lost 1 million.
Okay.
What supposed to be my attitude? Start to crying. Say, my God, I'm the worst guy. I lost 1 million business. And you know what I said? Fuck off. And I say, well, fuck
Where's
off.
The beep? Where's the beep? Beep.
Yes, I say fuck off and I'm gonna start again. And you see, the business which I lost, it's in the hands of Carolina. I sell 1 million Tupperware products a year. Carolina, I have a Tupperware bottle, yes?
Sorry?
Yes, you saw?
Yeah.
And I lost 1 million business a year. I was the distributor of Tupperware in Bucharest. But the Tupperware said, you know, we don't like you. We have to close you. And I lost this business. And I had some people to pay. And I didn't fall. This is really important. When it's coming something happened to your life, you have to recover really fast. Only you can change your mind. Okay, your attitude. Attitude about the failure is most important things. A failure is just a moment in time. A failure should not be all your life. A failure is happening 1 second, and on the next second, you take action and you change your life. Okay? Rodrigo?
Yeah,
failure,
I got it.
Failure is just a moment in time.
Yeah.
You learn in that second, and the next second, you go optimistic. You change your mind. I'll be optimistic. I'm going to achieve whatever I want, even if I fail. Okay?
Yeah, we need to be positive. Is a strategy to surveillance. Yeah,
Okay,
I agree with you. We need to be positive. Because the world is hard.
Whatever will gonna happen,
Yeah. The
You
word
have
is,
to stay positive, okay?
yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
happen in your job,
Yeah.
it means
But
the Tony Robbins has a word. Your attitude can change in a second. It means if I'm sad right now, next second I can be positive. It means I'm not dual, but I have to change, because if I'll stay in this mind of failure, I'm not gonna achieve anything in the future. Failure is just it's a second. It's happened. It's normal to happen. You have to learn from the failure and you start again. All right. And in 2008, I started again. If I lost money, I said, whatever is going to happen, I'll be good. I'm going to achieve whatever I want. And I do my dreams. Marcella, you are still here. You put a question on the chat. And
you're so inspiring. Oh my goodness. Very good.
yes,
Can you tell us?
can you tell us what it's like to work to lead people? I have to tell you, doesn't matter. In my opinion, doesn't matter the generation. We have to work together and we have to listen the other people opinion. Okay, if we don't listen the other people opinion, this means we're gonna take a wrong conclusion, which is not good for us. Means first of all, doesn't matter it's your private life and you're in a job. First of all, start to listen, and after that, you can tell your point of view, how you can see the business, and you explain why you see like that. Okay, especially for the old people, because many times you go to meet old people, which they say, I want to do like that. Okay, you listen till the end. After that, you tell you how you can do your job in your way. And probably by the end, you're going to find a middle solution, which will be great for both. Okay. And still remain the positive attitude. Be positive. Whatever going to happen in other words means political. It means even if I go to vote, happening action over me. It means what is happening in my life, in my family, it's only about me. Okay. It means even with my children, and all the time I give them that they should be positive, or they're gonna what's happening in their life. They should be positive. They have to acknowledge that happened something bad, but the next step is that we have to do positive action. It means I'm the good, I'm the best, and I'm gonna achieve whatever I have in my mind. This I put in my kids' mind, okay? And like that, they'll be happy, even if they happen something like that in their private life at school. When we look to that situation, I told them, let's have a look positive way, all the time positive, okay? And they are how to say, they are good even if they are fail. And you have to encourage them, whatever they're happen, even if they are fail. It means it's just a learning. I told him it's moment in time. Let's go forward.
Great. I think, Marcela, did you get to ask a question about?
Yes, Simone, yes. I'd like to know, can you tell us what it's like to work and lead people from different generations, like young ones or older ones? I don't know. And how has this impact your personal development and professional development as an entrepreneur?
Okay, this means I want to make people take decision by themselves, okay, and take action by themselves, and it means they to be accountable for their decision. Even if I don't want to lead. I want more like a guide the people. It means I don't want to say, let's do like that. No, I want to guide the people. They say, it means you have this point of view, let's do in your way, but you look, I have also my opinion, but if you think that your opinion is the best, very good, take your opinion, take your decision. I will support for your decision, okay? Even if I don't like, I support you. It's really important. If you fail, I don't gonna say, oh my God, you are the worst. No, even if I fail, I will gonna tell the people, it's, you know, it's happening. I told in the past, it's happening one time. It's just a moment in time of failure. Let's look forward and take action, step by step. Did I answer to your question? Don't lead, just be together with the people. Let's make them accountable for their decision. Okay, it doesn't matter if are young people or old people, but when are old people, you know, sometimes we have to do like them, and really it's okay if we do like them. It's not, you know, it's infinite possibilities, the life.
Yes. Ioan, thank you so much.
Okay,
Very good.
Marcela. Any other
Okay,
questions?
we have still Hayden and Vinny. Would you like to ask some questions? However, I haven't heard Alessandra yet. So let's get Alessandra to speak a little bit.
Hi, good afternoon. I have a question. It's actually, I wanted to know if you have any advice for people who want to work in hospitality, in customer service, on how to make a great impression for your guests and make they want to come back and even recommend you to other friends and everything.
First, in hospitality, put your smile on your face. Second, just greet them well, okay? And be there. It means be there. It should not be like just be on their mind. Just be around them. It means wherever they need you to be there. It means they don't have to think they to need to call you. You just to have to see them, and in the next seconds to be around them to ask them, do you need me? And in hospitality is most important thing is just the presence. It's not necessary to put some question. If you are there, you're gonna help them. This is the hospitality. Okay. Customer service is other way. In customer service, I put the customer service is more like a little bit like a more far. Customer service, sometimes you are over the phone, but in hospitality, you are more present. Present attitudes. Okay, if your attitude positive, smile, you can take it all. And really important, what is about hospitality, you have to admit sometime you are wrong. You understand? And you have to know that you cannot be because the hospitality is about people. Okay, people, you cannot perceive all people. This means, for example, I can give you an example. It happened like a few days ago. I had a guest. He was a doctor. Okay, it means a young doctor. He came to my property and he left in the middle of his stay. You know, he said, and after that he want his refund, all his money, and he make a big mess on the Airbnb. And the Airbnb called me. This means the Airbnb called me 2 times in 1 hour about this guest. And I said, okay, I don't know the problem, the issue. I have to talk with the guest first. And what's happened with the guest, he said, you know, I didn't like your mattresses. I didn't like your mattresses, even though for 1 year, nobody complained about this. 1 year, nobody complained about mattress. But he's coming one doctor and he complained about mattresses. You know, I called the personally this guest. And first of all, I said, I have to thank you that you took your time to make this big complaint for me. I appreciate, first of all, that he told me about this. Okay, and it's a learning point. It means accept sometimes you're wrong. Even one year, nobody complained about mattresses. He came one and say, I don't like your mattresses. I say, you're okay. It's your point. I accept it. I will see what I can do it. And you have to accept that sometimes 1 in 100, he said, I don't like it. You say, okay, I accept. And the first one, yes, you are right. You are right. Okay, did I answer to your question, Alexandra?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my God, we have a dog, Rodrigo. We love the dogs. Okay.
I have three.
3.
Yeah, 3.
You
This
say,
is
but you have to
youngest.
be-
Yes, she is the youngest. Yeah, we called here Brazil caramel. Caramel causes the mixed dog.
Yes, you know.
Yeah, it's a traditional mixed dog here in Brazil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask some personal questions?
Yes.
Are you married? And if so, do you have any kids? And also, I would like to know the city that you live in, Romania.
I'm living in what's happened. I'm from the small city close to that Brancaster, okay? Close in the same area. But when I start my studies, I came to Bucharest where I make my undergraduate in accounting. After I finish the accounting, the name of the city is Făgăraș.
F.
Făgăraș. F-A, Făg. It's F-A-G-A.
A. Forgot.
No, F-A-G. A-R.
This one.
Yes. Yes, it's a small city. But it's like 40 kilometers from Brancaster.
Oh, yeah.
You
Here.
see? And I come to Bucharest and I finish my undergraduate. After I finish my undergraduate, I was to the cruise ship. And when I come back from the cruise ship, yeah, this is a castle, 500 years. This is like close to that. This is the area, but it's all picture. Yes, it's a castle like a 450 years old, and this is a cathedral. Okay, I come to Bucharest. Right now I'm living in Bucharest. I have 2 kids. One is 7, one is 10. And it's really important when you go in your life. This is my opinion. And you have to be, when you want to achieve with somebody, you have to be with somebody. Okay. This is big city, like a 2 million. It's not so big like a Sao Paulo, okay? I think Sao Paulo is bigger than Bucharest. This is 2 million people, but Sao Paulo, I think, is greater.
Yeah, more
Bigger,
than 10 million. More than 10 million.
Wow, you see?
Yeah, beautiful city, by the way. Really
This is
beautiful.
like its name, it's Little Paris.
Oh, Little
because
Paris, the translation. Little Paris,
Little
Bucharest.
Paris.
Bucharest
No,
is
no,
little.
it's the name in Europe
What
is no.
What is the meaning of Bucharest in Romania?
It's not the meaning. The meaning is somebody.
Somebody.
It was a shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
600 years ago was a shepherd named Bucur.
Mm-hmm.
Bucur. And he was here with his sheep around this area of Bucharest. And from his name, he came the name of the city.
Oh,
It was in the time of Dracula kingdom. When the city was built, was in the Dracula kingdom in that time.
Oh, really interesting.
And it was only some monastery around the city, was a monastery. And around that monastery, he was built a city. Okay. There is
Thank you.
in the center of Bucharest, it's a monastery, and which was on the river. And from that monastery, which was built all this city.
Great.
It's like a 500 years around this monastery. And that monastery is like a 550 years old.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much, Gil.
Okay, guys, we're running out of time. Heider, you have a question, and then Vinny, and we're gonna have to wrap it up. Okay, Heider, please ask your question.
Okay, so man, what do you think about Brazil?
I think about Brazil, it's a big country with many resources. When I talk about resources, I'm talking about what you have in the land and on top of the land, which is some of the resources are here on the screen. You understand? The people, the people which they are doing a country, it is not doing the resources, okay? If are not people in a country, there are no country. Understand? Romania is not about because we have some forest, we have some land. No, the Romania is because there are some people, clever people, learning something, doing something, achieving something. This is a country. Okay? It's not about the politician, it's about us, the small pieces of all this country. It's us. Okay? And Brazil is have many resources. They have a big river, they have a big country, big people, clever people. Okay, you have Atlantic Ocean, you have mountains, you have everything. Still, it's a rich country, okay? And still, I think you are in the first 20 countries in the world, I think. Yes?
Yeah, yeah.
You
Thank
are,
you.
really? Yes, you are. You are. And we are not in 20 Romanian, but still we are in the European Union. This is really important for us. And it is like an umbrella, which is really, they give us some stability and also like some certainty in the future, this European country.
Okay,
This
thank you.
European Union is really, I know it's helping people around the world to come here to learn and go back and do some good things in their country.
Okay, Vinny.
Hey, I'm gonna be very short. Is that Ioan? I really appreciate the way you see life, and very glad to have this conversation with you. So, if you ever come to Brazil, to São Paulo, especially because it's where I live near, let Simon know. So that's, I don't know, I can present you the city. Maybe
I
one
want to
day.
come to Brazil. I want to. I was in. It was so funny. It was like when I from Brazil. I was on a cruise ship. It was also the Simone over there. I was on a cruise ship and I was learning from my master degree in USA. You understand? And it means I work like till 12 o'clock in the night, but from 12 o'clock in the night till 1 o'clock in the night, 1 hour, I was working on my master degree. It means I was taking a test, I was taking language test to get my master degree. And when I was in Sao Paulo, it means I took a day off just to go to Sao Paulo. It means I took my score in Sao Paulo, and from Sao Paulo, I sent my file to the university, and university say, yes, come to US to study.
I see. All right, so if you ever return, please let someone know
I'll
so that
come
I
back,
can show you the
and
city.
I know there are many things. It means it's important just to be your life to be first, okay? And to be attitude, be positive. What's happening around you, let aside, but be you. You have to be happy first, okay?
Yeah, that's
And
totally true. I
and
like
don't
to
look
call
on the
you.
bad news on the TV, first of all. Don't watch the TV. Okay? Because the TV is like they want to guide us to take their decision. No, just we have to take our decision. We just watch whatever we want. We learn whatever we want. And don't watch the TV because sometimes they're gonna put you in the pessimistic attitude, okay? Just stay positive in your attitude.
I'd call you a virtuous person. I didn't know I was reading a book. It's an Aristotle book. Yes, it talks about virtuosity. I think it says. I don't know. I have never said this in English. Virtuous, yes. And it really goes well with you. Yes, about taking life easy and seeing the things the way they are. Yes, so thank you very much for this conversation.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. It was a great session. Ioan, I knew how hard it was for me to get you here. Until the last moment, I was concerned that you were going to be late or not show up. We got the video last minute because usually I'm ahead of time. I have the videos, I have everything set up, but with you, being the businessman you are, I am so surprised to realize that besides being a businessman, you are a motivation speaker. Your session is the most enlightening that we have ever had. So
okay,
thank you
I have to
lot
give
for
you
that.
a news. It's really important. I talk about Tony Robbins, and I have to tell you what I'm doing every year for my energy. Yes, every year it's a seminar.
Share
Which is,
your
the
secret.
name of this seminar, it's UPW is the name. And what's the name of this guy? It's this guy. You see what is there?
Yes, you can see it. The Fire Walk from 2018.
Okay, I told you when my life changed, okay? Since then, every year I go to this seminar, which is in Europe. Hopefully it will be early in Europe. This seminar, it's about conquer your fears, okay? It's really important. I told you to have to be positive. And I have a motivational phrase for you, which I have to read from my telephone, because I told you about be optimistic. This is not enough, but I have to go to my WhatsApp because this is what it's for me. Okay. It means if it's not good, it's not the end. It's if you go La Vida è Bella, you have to watch that movie. Who knows that movie?
I think we all know. We all know.
Okay, you have to watch that movie because La Vida è Bella is like is really important. Which is if it's not finished, if it's not good, it's not finished. You have to try till the end. Okay, and really, you are there. You are there to succeed. You don't have to say, "Oh my God, I'm not doing that." Oh no, you are the best. Okay, and if you have to take the action, and every year's how it's starting the seminar with these Tony walkings. It's in the first night you have to walk through the fire walk. Okay, you have to walk on the chalks. You know chalks, fire chalks. Ever walk? And you have to conquer your fear. And first of all, you have to watch that movie, I'm Not Your Guru, on Netflix with Tony Robbins. And it's just a peace of mind, and maybe you can go to achieve your future, okay?
Wow, I think
yes, guys.
Ioan,
did I put you on positive attitude?
Ioan, these words were great to finish our session. I'm sorry, but we have to go. I promise everybody's always 1 hour, and we're really ahead of time. So please come back next time for 1 extra hour. No problem whatsoever. You're more than welcome. And we will be here having this great, huge group with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I
have
see
a
you
great
soon.
weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Guys.
Bye-bye.